Whenever I meet with a client whose concern is that they don't have enough time in their day to get their work done, I always begin by asking to see their calendar. Hi, I'm Dave Edwards. Today we're going to talk about taming your calendar and increasing your productivity. Oh, before I go any further, let me remind you that I have prepared an online course about improving your productivity. Just go to my website, daveedwardsmedia.com, click on online courses, and you'll find all the information about this course. I put it out there some months ago, and I've gotten tremendous feedback from it. People have said I've given a lot of sound, practical advice and a lot of great suggestions. All of the techniques I teach really aren't like just random techniques that I found or I thought of. Each one has been tested by me. It's based in research, and in many of them, I give you a lot of different alternatives, things you might want to try to improve productivity in a certain area, whether it's handling email or managing your calendar, like we're going to talk about today, or other related issues. So check out the online course. It runs just about an hour. And just go to daveedwardsmedia.com, click on courses, and you'll find all the information. All right, let's get back to your calendar right now. So like I say, I frequently ask clients when they say they just don't have enough time. I say, well, show me your calendar. And in almost every case, their calendar is a patchwork mess of meeting after meeting after meeting. I look at it and I say, you don't have any time to get anything done other than to prepare for and go to a meeting. They'll tell me in some cases they don't really have control over their schedule and that every meeting is critical. Nonsense. They're already working long hours. They're just trying to get caught up on their email. They feel like they're failing and that they're burned out. While I can't give them more hours in their day, I can show them how to structure their time at work a little bit better. So the calendar is the key. Let's start with who can put a meeting on your calendar. Usually there's probably only three: you, your boss, and if you have one, your administrative assistant. That's it. Everyone else can request or suggest a meeting, but they should never have the ability to automatically schedule an appointment without your involvement. Before we get to the control mechanisms that you need to use, let's look at how you should structure your calendar. I think it's essential to block out times on your calendar for certain things. Rather than snack on emails throughout the day, I set up 3 different times every day to go through my emails. All I'm really looking for are the important items that need my immediate attention. I block out an hour at the beginning of my day, a half hour after lunch, and about an hour at the end of the day. Those time blocks are reoccurring items on my electronic calendars and allow me to keep up with those urgent items in my email. Throughout much of my work as a manager, I blocked out 1 day a week for meetings away from the office so I could use my travel time more efficiently. I'd also set aside 1 day for working in the office without meetings and another day for internal meetings. These were weekly status meetings with my direct reports, but also it was an ideal time for special one-off sessions. Now, I was fortunate enough to be the boss. I had a fair amount of control over my calendar. Sometimes things would blow up, okay, but that was the basic structure that I like to adhere to. I was fortunate to have a fantastic administrative assistant throughout much of my career. And if someone wanted to meet with me, I just told them to work with my admin. She tried to work within my time blocks that I like to preserve, but she also knew my priorities and could schedule important things without regard to my ideal schedule. Besides me and Anne, the only person who could override anything on my schedule were the people to whom I reported. If you don't have someone to manage your calendar, I recommend using an online scheduling calendar like Calendly. The service allows you to request time on a calendar within whatever parameters you set. Outlook and other systems will do the same. I am a big proponent of that. Try these techniques as well. Require an agenda for all meetings. This prevents wasting time. No agenda, no meeting. And if you find that item is informational and doesn't require a discussion or a decision, you should ask the person to send you the information via email and promise to follow up if you have any additional questions. Most people in calendars default to 60-minute meetings. A simple one-item agenda might only need 15 minutes of your time, but it's also possible that a single agenda item might be so complex it needs 90 minutes more of your time. So you or your administrative assistant should be making that judgment. Don't overschedule yourself. If you have back-to-back meetings, you don't have time to prepare for them. These steps and your constant oversight will likely provide you with more control of your time and hopefully less stress. Reminder once again, look up my class on productivity issues. I think you'll enjoy it. It and more information is at daveedwardsmedia.com. Thanks for joining me today.